The show.
The show.
Show business.
Show business. It's that show business. Show business. It's that show business.
First off, you guys, welcome again to another episode of Show Business Live. We are in season 2. I am doing the lockdown quarantine edition. Literally had to pivot and shift some things and make sure that things keep on moving. And that the podcast continues to move. I've been interviewing some of my favorite people, some of the most creative and iconic people in the world, and most of them are my friends, and it's been a blessing and an honor to be able to do that. So tonight I want to bring 2 special people that I love dearly, individually and as a team, as people and as creators. Lindsey Blaufarb and Craig Holloman, known as CLC Collective. They are choreographers. They are creative directors. They have created and brought movement to the world that you guys all know. And I'm going to break some things down because you guys are going to trip off of the resume. And between these 2 creatives, they've got a special magic about them individually, and they've come together. They came together and created just some iconic shit for this world. I love them both. They are beyond talented with the stuff that they do, from creativity to movement to content to style, fashion, DJ. I'm going to let them break it down for you, though. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Lindsey, you got it. There we go. Going live with the iconic Lindsey and Craig. Woo! Hey! Why are you guys so fresh? Damn. How are you guys so fresh already? Oh my goodness. Wow. Hey. I want the outfit, the mask. Lindsey, I need the haircut. I mean, damn, just how you guys gonna look that fly in a pandemic? We going through shit, and y'all still looking fly and dope and innovative. How are you guys, my friends?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm hanging in there day by day. Another day, another what the fuck.
Oh,
you know?
Can you good? Just to make sure we okay on sound.
I believe so. Let me see. Let me double check and let me switch some. How does that feel? Okay, wait. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, I think we're good. We're good.
All right, go.
Damn. Okay, so Zay is here. JoJo is here. What's up? Hey, Zay just said he just saw C on his bike a couple weeks ago. Craig,
He did.
I forgot to announcement that you're also a world-renowned cyclist.
Cyclist. I'm all good.
That's what's up. Well, how are you guys? First off, how are you guys handling everything?
I feel like I've reached a point where I just have to stay strong. I can't let it get me down no more, because once it gets me down, like, I'm just a mess. So I'm just trying to stay positive. That's the whole reason why I am riding my bike a lot, is because I can get out and I can catch a breeze and I can feel good and not be too in my mental. So I'm good. I'm very, very blessed right now.
I love that. Hands?
Kind of the same for me. I've been really using this time to recharge and focus on my own personal mental and physical health. And I feel like I've really been doing a lot of work, and I actually feel stronger and more positive and healthier than I've been in a long time. And by putting more energy back into myself, I feel ready for whatever, like
on that note, you just said it, putting more energy back into yourself, you feel ready for whatever. Are you guys ready to toast to that?
You know I'm ready.
I will say it is really good to see you guys sitting together right here. This is really, really cool. I mean, I know you guys individually, but I know you guys as a team. And to see you guys sitting together with everything that we have gone through is really making me get my feelings right now.
I see you, Nina.
Yeah, I'm seeing the comments are saying, miss this duo. Seriously. Okay, so let's get right into it. Energy back into yourself. Craig and Lindsey, please introduce yourself. Let's start with ladies first. Lindsey, let everybody know your full name, where you're from, and give me kind of a song that reminds you of home. And hit it.
My full name is Lindsey Blaufarb, which is why I go by Lindsey B. My dad was in the Air Force, so, you know, Shonique was asking me what a hometown song is, and I'm like, I don't know. Like, I lived in Korea. I was born in Maryland. I've lived everywhere. I left home at 17 to move to LA by myself to pursue dance. Did Edge Scholarship program that same year. And so, but she was like, well, what reminds you of that time? And I was a huge hip hop head. So my song was anything Tribe Called Quest. At that point, old Busta stuff. Obviously Outkast. I loved anything, even Missy then. I liked anything that was a little like off kilter, a little out of the box. But at that time, I was like going to battles and breaking, and I had a crew called Visible Sounds in San Antonio.
Visible Sound. Damn. Yeah. Oh, that's what's up, Lindsey. And you named all the stuff that, you know, why I would know your lane of where you went, of course, are the influences. You know what I mean? Tribe Called Quest, like you said. Okay, so yeah, you see my Tribe limited slides right here. That's for you, Liz. That's your hometown song right there. Craig, give everybody your name, hometown. Oh wait, Lindsey, tell everybody where you're from.
I moved.
I know you said you moved around, so give us like the three main places.
The longest place I lived before moving to LA, which now I feel like I'm from Los Angeles, is San Antonio, Texas.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, if anyone asked me besides LA, I'd say San Antonio.
Jack, what about Craig? Introduce yourself to the fine folks and tell them where you're from and give us a hometown song.
What's up? I am Craig Holloman Jr. I go by color Craig. I'm originally from St. Louis, Missouri. I've never lived anywhere else. And I've been in LA now for 19 years.
Whoa.
19 years, something like that. And yeah, I started dancing at the age of 6. I always knew I was going to be a dancer. There was nothing else for me. So I moved here immediately after high school. I've been here ever since. I'm blessed to be here. Song that reminds me of St. Louis is definitely Nelly EI, because we had it like a year before it came out.
Oh.
And then, yeah, so I was like bumping it for a year, and then when I moved to LA and I thought I got rid of it, then it blew up.
How does it go again? Wait, how does it go again? What's the melody? Wait, it's
underlay, mommy, EI, uh-oh.
What's up? That's what's up. Reno is in too. Hi, Reno. Love you.
What up, Reno?
So, all right. Boom. That's what's up. Okay. Hometowns and hometown songs. Okay, so we're going to go right into first gig. Craig, what was your first gig?
My first gig was dancing for B2K, and actually B2K and IMX on the same tour.
This is amazing. Like,
so I used to watch Soul Train every weekend with my family back in St. Louis, And one Saturday we're watching, and B2K performs for the first time anybody's ever seen them. I go crazy. I'm like, yo, who are these dudes? Like, I gotta go dance with them. Blah 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 blah. Tell my parents, I'm like, I'm going to LA to dance for them. I buy my own ticket. I moved to LA 6 days after high school because my mom told me that I wasn't going anywhere, and I was like, I won't be here longer than a week. So a week is 7 days, so I left on a 6th day just to prove my point.
Wow.
I was here. I moved here June the 10th, 2002. July the 1st or something like that was our first date on the tour for B2K. So I was here for a few weeks, and I lucked up and got that gig thanks to Kevin Maher signing me with Block the day that Dave Scott walked in and needed one more for the tour. And that's my story.
Wow. Craig, shut up. And of course you were that boy because, God damn, you can dance. You know, tell y'all about just a dude that could just dance for no reason. You know what I mean? That's just a dude that could just dance for no damn reason. The song is impeccable. The pocket is immaculate. You know what I mean? And, you know, just he can just fucking dance. And so you have those people that just walk in the room and you go, yeah, put his ass on stage. Wardrobe. And that's you, Craig. So I totally believe that story. And B2K, IMX, let's fucking go. That's amazing. Oh my God. Somebody just said, now that's a whole Hollywood story you see in the movies. You're damn right.
So you know, you inspired me so much from the first time I ever saw you dance because your pocket is the biggest and most cleanest pocket I've ever seen in my life. So thank you for inspiring me ever since I moved to LA. You resume.
I appreciate that. Damn. See, like I said, you guys gonna have me in my feelings tonight. I wasn't trying to do a feeler. We was trying to get oh my God. Lindsey, what was your first gig, babe? Let the people
Before I even talk about my first gig, I have to hop on the Shonique train.
Oh damn.
For to me forever. And you've given me a couple of my favorite jobs that I've ever had. Not to mention, like, I would look forward to taking your class every week because there's nothing like it. Like, your whole, for me, your pocket was the character and the performance and the storytelling and that rawness. It was so authentic and real. And, you know, you're one of my favorite performers of all time, along with this alien over here.
Alien dead ass. Thank you. Like I said, don't have me in my feelings tonight, y'all. Shit.
As Zay just said, show, don't sleep on yourself.
Thank you, Zay. I appreciate that. I receive. Thank you, guys. So yes, Lindsey, that's what's up. I'm honored for real because it's still weird to hear those things, but I receive. I'm practicing that during this time. I receive. So thank you guys. So Lindsey, tell us about your first gig.
Well, you know, it's funny. My first gig that I think about because it was longer, is when I toured with Jurassic 5. Easy Rock, who's obviously a legendary graffiti artist, breaker from Rocksteady crew. And I went on tour with Jurassic 5 for the Word of Mouth tour, which I learned so much because it was the Beat Junkies opening up, which are like legendary DJs, Dilated Peoples, MC Supernatural. I learned so much on that tour. I was the only girl. And it wasn't like, so my tour after that was Limp Bizkit I was a rolling girl.
Limp Bizkit.
But it was funny because when I did Jurassic 5, that was like an indie tour. Like, we had day rooms. We didn't, like, that you shower in. And I'd go after all the guys.
Damn, Linz, you had to like really do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What up, Eddie? Man, what's up? What up, Emo? Cheers.
Yeah.
You say Craig, Lindsey, and me. What's up, Ed? What's up, Arnell? Jurassic.
Oh.
Arnell is here. Yeah, everybody's into this story, Lindsey. Sorry to interrupt you, but shit's lit. Go right back to what you said. You said that limp biscuit. Go hit it.
Amy Allen actually booked me on the Limp Bizkit job, but going from this like kind of underground tour to like having like everything and being on these enormous like arena tours and you know, they were huge at that time. Huge. Yeah. So I'm actually really grateful that my first tour wasn't that.
Right.
Because a lot of people don't really know what it's like to not be on like tour with Taylor Swift. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'll always treasure that. That was like super real, like super underground. Like I was doing swing dancing and breaking with Easy Rock, like our own set with Cut Chemist that we did.
Damn.
And those are like some hip hop legends. So I just feel very honored that I got to share the stage and like learn so much from them. I also did.
Amy just joined.
Yeah, Amy, you just missed. I gave you a shout out. For,
she heard her name because we were just talking about you, Amy. Lindsey was just talking about you.
No, Amy be knowing.
Yep.
And that's so. The one thing that I love to be able to, you know, talk about people's journey and how they enter into it, you know what I mean? Because I feel like it sets a tone. And I feel like for both of you guys, even what you just told me and who you guys popped on, it set the tone for your lane. You know what I mean? And it's really, really cool to see where you guys went from there and then, you know, came back and joined. So let's flip right into, I want to talk a little bit about, because you guys have done so many things, so there's no way that I'm going to be able to, you know, talk about all 150 gigs that you've done. But what I do want to do is focus on a couple of favorites and a couple of, I feel, highlights and shifts. So Craig, with you, I want to talk about Dream Girls. If you guys don't know, Craig is an amazing performer. Not only is he a stellar dancer, but he's an amazing performer, and he was in Dream Girls. Tell us a little bit about that experience and how you got the gig and what you did in it.
You know what's funny is that I actually don't know how that came about. I think Fatima called me.
Of course.
Somebody. I mean, it was so long ago. You know.
Right.
What I mean? I think Fatima needed somebody to come in to play Eddie Murphy's role she was auditioning her choreography for the movie.
Gotcha.
Put it all on tape, and I got to play Eddie Murphy, who was the lead, so I would be doing his role. And we did a hell of a great job. She really killed it. Her and Akaman.
Yes.
Went in on the choreo. It was so beautiful. I was working with some of my favorite dancers that I had never worked with before. I was so inspired, also so fucking nervous. But yeah, and then I ended up being his understudy for the movie in the Skeleton Crew.
Wow.
And I was, you know, just there also in other dance scenes as well. But that's actually the first movie and the only movie that I've ever been in. Yeah, I auditioned for some other movies, but, you know, everything ain't for everybody. But I'm glad that I got that one because that one meant a lot to me, and I learned a lot. So
and classic. I mean, that right there, the dance. Yeah. What it's, you know, what the brand is about, for you to be able to say that was a movie that you were attached to and, you know, had such a big part of contribution to, you know.
It was something, yes, exactly. You know, I love that. It was something black and strong. It was something classic, and that's what I appreciate that forever. Thank you, Fatima. Thank you, Alchemy.
Given a lot of shifting a lot of careers and making a lot of careers, you know?
Yep.
So, Lynn, we're going to go right into Beat Freaks. Well, we also could tell how we met because we met was that Love Don't Cost a Thing, basically? Or was it before that?
I think before that, I did Best Kept Secret.
Right.
Ooh.
I Gosh, best kept secret. So real quick, guys, because me and Lisette are gonna come and do me and Lisette night, because we didn't really do that to really talk about our choreography, but we used to have a dance group which was a multicultural and
Multi amazing.
thing crew of all females who danced once a month at a club at Zanzibar, and Lisette and I did the content, the styling, the creativity, and the choreography with basically some of the baddest biatch in the world. Yes, Reno. I mean, pretty much every single person from that crew went on Best Kept Secret for Life. Reno says exactly. Went and did started their own amazing lanes. And we all were just a crew that we just loved to create. And they were me and Lisette's muses. And Lindsey was also a part of that group. But we did a job. Love Don't Cost a Thing. Shout out Nick Cannon, too. He's going through some things right now. So love Nick Cannon has always put people on. He put, Troy Bear put me and Lisette on to choreograph Love Don't Cost a Thing. And then we hired Lindsey as one of the cheerleaders. So yeah, go Google Love Don't Cost a Thing and go watch all the cheerleading scenes. So you can see me and Lisette's choreography, and you can see Lindsey in it. And then also the big beach scene, right? When everybody did the exactly. Okay. So
I was like, yes, in my lane.
absolutely. So go on. So tell us about so tell us about Beat Freaks. That's what we should move to.
So let's see. At the time, it was it was such a different time than it is now.
Yeah.
Been a lot of girls that freestyled, and there wasn't a lot of girls or women like in the underground kind of like hip hop scene. It was like Asia One, Honey Rockwell, and Beat Freaks was we kind of straddled between the underground and the industry.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so
tell everybody what Freaks is and who's in it and who was in it.
So Beat Freaks is made up of myself, Reno, who is also on here, Teresa Espinosa.
Exactly.
Keely, Lady Jules, Maris from Paris, and then later on, Shorty and Randy and Bonita.
And Allison.
Allison Folk, hello.
Of course. Yeah. Yes. Amazing women of talent, power, and hip hop fundamentals. I got the pleasure to creative direct them for like a portion at the end, and it was amazing because just to be able to be around all those minds was so inspiring, and also ready to fight. But it was all worth it. It's amazing. Seriously, that was one of the most creative times of my life. Seriously, because it was like you're put to the test. You know what I mean? To be able to deliver. So I loved.
It was great to have you step in.
Yay!
So, you're a hot. So we were a mess. We needed you. Hey, Mark.
Damn. Okay. So we're gonna play a game. First off, I'm gonna knock this off because I want to play a game. You guys, Lindsey and Craig have done so many gigs. And I've got a list of most of them here, and we're gonna go back and forth, and I'm gonna go, and then Craig, you have to answer one, then Lindsey has to answer, then you, boom. So you guys got to keep naming gigs that you did or artists that you worked with. We're just going to start with stage right now. You ready for this game? You're going to take a drink first. And this game is called Lindsey and Craig Booked and Blessed. So here we go, you guys. We're starting with Lindsey, and they're gonna go back and forth naming the gigs that they did. Let me get my pen so then that way I can knock off what you say. And Lindsey, go.
But you said stage, right? Stage?
Yes.
Right now?
Starting just artists. Just artists. Let's go. Artists. Go.
Pentatonics.
Pentatonics, everybody. Lindsey and Craig, Pentatonics choreographer. Look it up. Go, Craig.
Nicki Lee.
Nicki Lee. Taking it off right here. Boom. Go, Lindsey. Go.
Skrillex.
Huh?
Skrillex.
Ooh, shit. Y'all did do Skrillex. Booked and blessed. Let's go. Craig, go.
Kelly Rowland.
Kelly Rowland. Woo, that's my shit. Hey, Kelly Rowland, booked and blessed. Let's go. Lindsey, who else? Weezer. That's what's up. See, that's the one thing. You guys did like legit artists. Damn. Keep going. Craig, go.
Lizzo.
Let's go. Go, Linz. Usher. Boom. Yep. Craig, go. Your turn.
Kalela,
got her right here. Boom. Go. Lindsey, booked and blessed. Sabrina Claudio. Got her right here. Craig, go.
Avril Lavene.
Avril Lavene. Okay, we got to stop and talk about that because wasn't that you guys' first big like artist that put you guys on? Because I followed you guys for Avril. So let's stop right there. That felt like a big transition for you guys. Tell us about Avril and your journey there. Hey, a 1, 2, 3. A 1, 2, and a 3. The beginning and then the end. Actually, 1 and a 2.
I'll try to bullet point it. Craig and I started teaching class together. And then I was like, before anybody was doing anything on YouTube, we made a choreography short film that Cloud shot and edited. So
shout out Cloud.
And so I had showed that to Avril, and Avril was like, well, because it's a long story. Originally, she wanted me to be in her band.
Shit.
It's a long story.
I don't see you being in Avril's band, but go on.
So I showed her our short film, and she was like, oh, I have this single girlfriend video coming up, and I want you and Craig to choreograph it. So they actually called our agency, and our agency didn't believe it. They were like, Michael Rooney and Fatima's up for that job. And I was like, I had to call Avril's manager and be like, can you like call Block and tell them that we're doing this?
Damn.
So it was really amazing. Reno was actually, we hired Reno and Laurel and a lot of Enrique, a lot of amazing people were in that video. And it was just really fun. That video was super fun. It was just kind of like pop rock musical.
Yep.
Kind of what to do.
Mm-hmm.
It was just kind of like a dream come true, you know, when you finally get that first gig.
Yeah.
And you got ideas that you just been like waiting to let out.
Yeah.
And we put so much into that like it just came out to be an incredible video that I actually looked at a couple of days ago, and it's still really good. We watched it together, didn't we?
Did we?
Yeah.
Maybe we watched it separately.
I could have sworn we just watched. Maybe I don't know. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's like still so good, and not even just the choreo, just like the whole video, like the whole thing of it. Her playing other characters and her finally starting to dance for the first time and just trying new things. It was just a great experience. It was really awesome.
And I'll always be grateful to her because she
Took a chance.
took a chance and she just saw like our short film, and was very in her lane.
Yeah.
And she just really loved it and really always like wanted to support us. Even to recently, she was doing something with Nicki Minaj and reached out to us, and she wanted us to creative direct and choreograph it for her. So
that's so awesome.
So it was awesome for her to not feel like she had to go to a Fatima, but we watched it at my birthday. Sorry, I was.
Can't recollect. You must have had a really good birthday. Can't recollect.
I don't.
No recollection.
But it was cool because it was like the most viewed music video on YouTube for like a lot of years, and I think we were just in a whirlwind of creating for like award shows and then this and then that, and I don't think I even really got to take in how big of a hit that was at the time.
Yeah,
we were just kind of.
Yeah, and it was interesting too because like that led us to doing so many more videos and so many more projects with her, which also led to us doing her tour. And so we were blessed, and we were seen at a great time that led us to some amazing opportunities. So.
That's awesome. Because Avril was the thing I feel like put you guys on. That was like Lindsey Craig, Avril, Lavene, and it was such an amazing fusion. You know, when you find that creative and that artist and they just kind of go, you just kind of put them in a little ponytail with baby hairs and edges, you know?
Oh,
that was you guys were able to flick her in a little ponytail.
Right, and it also worked out too because then in the end she also did end up getting Lindsey in the band because she ended up going on tour with her. So
see that? Yay! Love it. I love it.
Yeah, but it's everybody has to start somewhere, and you know, we got to learn so much because we were green, you know. So
love that.
A high level, and we got to learn just so much.
Learn on your feet. You had to learn on your feet.
Yeah.
Learn, you know, and you guys work so well together and really great creatives and can really get your execution out on the floor. And that's where people get missed. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get your execution out on that floor. That's a hard journey. You know, like Jay-Z always says, don't get lost in the execution. So you can't get lost right there because it's definitely a big gap, you know. So I love to watch where your brain goes from the stage with you two. That's really dope. All right, so back to the game. Keep it up. So Lindsey, go. Give me somebody else.
Let's see.
Still stage?
Wait, is it stage or
artist? We're just right now. It's just artist, basically.
Anybody?
Well, we did the CeeLo "Fuck You" video.
Yes, that right there. CeeLo "Fuck You." That was major. That was life-changing for the world as well as you guys. So tell us about CeeLo and tell us about "Fuck You" video.
Well, sometimes there's this thing where they send you the track, right? They send you the treatment, and then they send you the track. And I'll never forget, and they had no budget, of course, because it was like CeeLo trying a like different lane a little bit, you know? And I just remember listening to the track with Craig. I think we were doing something for Avril, like double dipping or whatever. And I remember going, I think this, you have these moments, Shanique, where you hear something, you're like, I think this is gonna be something.
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
You know what I mean? I was like, I think this song is gonna be a big song.
Mm-hmm.
And the director, Matt Stosky, is just amazing, and we love Motown, and his treatment had so much opportunity for character. So of course we hired Carrie Russell, of course. She's queen of facials.
Killed it.
Yeah, so we just created these these characters that just pop up and literally pop up and are kind of these narrators, and it was a story about CeeLo growing up and this, you know, a love. So it was a great treatment that had a character arc, and we got to just have a lot of fun. You know, it was one of those, like, it's always like run and gun when there's no budget. It's like, okay, well, let's figure it out so that we can have, you know, an hour rehearsal and just prep and, you know, at least get it to where everybody knows what they're doing, so we're not trying to teach it to them on set.
Right.
We all know how not fun that is. We get it. Nobody would ever know, but, you know, it's so much more fun walking on a set, being able to really pay attention to the other things, not rehearsing right before they say action.
Absolutely.
So,
well, thanks for that, because that one right there, that was for the culture. So thank you.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
For those of you guys that's just joining, this is Lindsey and Craig, amazing, iconic, creative individuals and team, and we're talking about the epic, iconic CeeLo "Fuck You" video that now you're gonna have to go back and watch. That they were the choreographers and I would say creative directors for, because they had to, or directors of movement for, because they had to create all of the movement and the scenarios that you see with movement in that video that all stick with us now. I watched it again today just because I went through all of you guys' stuff again today, because I love to go through the journey again before I do the interview, and it puts me in that mode. And I just watched all of you guys' stuff today, and I was like, God damn, you guys are the shit. Watching everything back to back was really, really inspiring, you guys. Seriously. So that's what's up, the CeeLo "Fuck You" video. Okay, back to the game, because you guys got so much. Boom. So CeeLo, who else?
We had
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj. Okay, who else?
We had a stint of like UK artists, which
yeah.
I'll just clump them into one. It was like the Undertones, the Saturdays, and Overtones, Saturdays, and Stussy. And we love.
Oh, right. Yes. Stussy, I feel like, did you let me hear them, Lindsey, maybe? Okay. I was going to say, because I feel like they were dope. Can you guys think of any more? Because I got like a few big ones here that you guys aren't saying.
Ricky Martin.
Yes, Ricky. Yep. One. Oh, who else?
I had to choreograph with you and Lisette
on that one.
That was so bomb.
That choreograph.
You guys, everything that you guys did, you just took them in a different mental. You know what I mean? I love that. Who else?
Well, Kuda sang Pentatonics, but we did name that. And I love you, Delphi.
Hey, Delphi. What up? Okay, can I name some then?
Yeah, remind us.
Are you guys still thinking?
No, we're waiting for you.
Okay. Ty Dolla $ign. Hey, Janet. What's her name again? Carly Rae Jepsen. Right? Zayn.
Oh, we did the Pillow Talk video.
Yes, Big Boy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That was a moment.
Brooke Candy and Sia.
Yeah.
Hey, Panic at the Disco. Shut up.
Yeah. Brendan is so talented. I mean,
Lord.
Yep, she's dope. She was really.
Miley Cyrus.
Yep.
I love you guys.
Yeah. Actually did just
Yep. Okay, let's move to TV. Go.
The Voice.
The Boys. Yes. The Boys.
Masked Singer.
Masked Singer. And let's talk about Masked Singer. How hard is it to work on Masked Singer when you got to really not tell nobody nothing? Because like even with ABDC and So You Think, it's quiet. but it's not as quiet as like The Masked Singer. And when I found out that you guys are working on it, I was like, damn, what's that experience like?
Experience is actually really cool. It was funny because when we first got ready to do it, it kind of seemed like a joke because it really is, like the costumes and everything. But of course we love all of that too, but it was just like, it kind of felt weird.
Wow.
Because you have to go in with like another mind frame. You can't go in like serious and trying to make things like really cool. It's about like, creating fun, like letting have fun. And you're choreographing a taco, a singing taco. So how serious can you be? You know what I mean? But it was a great experience. Tiana sets up a great energy for everyone. It was kind of hard to not tell anybody, but it was also really cool not telling anybody and feeling like you actually really know the secret. I had some friends get really upset with me for not telling, but I told them, I was like, well, at least you know I'm such a great friend that I would never tell your secret.
I love that. Because when I found out Little Wayne was a big surprise to me.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
You guys worked with Weezy Baby?
Yeah.
Wow. How was that?
So chill. It like felt like cousins to me at the end. Like once he didn't make it, he like came out. He was like, "Craig, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man." Like, yo, this is my favorite rapper from high school. He just said my name. Like,
that's amazing. Oh, that's what's up, man. And shout out to Tiana too, because Tiana's out there killing it and producing some amazing content for us, for the culture. Yep. Tiana, that's another best kept secret for life. Woo! That's what's up. So you guys, congratulations on Masked Singer, because I'm not going to say I didn't follow the show, but I followed the headlines, you know what I mean? Yeah. And a few episodes, and I saw the Lil Wayne one, and that was really cool. Okay, cool. So
just anybody who's like, like Craig mentioned about like knowing the job, and every job is different, and that one is about character and fun, but also you have to make shapes and pictures and have a lot of like levels and keep it close because half you're here. You know what I'm saying? So every job's so different, like the way something reads on film, or is it for an arena tour, or is it for television, and what type of job is it? So it was good for us to go into our toolbox and be like, okay, for work to read on this show, this is how you have to approach it, And I think anytime you go into anything, it's about your approach, right? So
yeah, absolutely. Well, you guys, just so you know, that's not the only show. They've done Masked Singer, The Voice. They've done the X Factor. They've done Two Broke Girls. They've done AGT. And then Lindsey was also a contestant on ABDC. So TV is lit for them. So they are, they're the real deal, guys. A cheers to that. A cheers to a booked and blessed resume. You passed the game, and you guys both won by answering all the gigs that you've done.
What we win though?
You won.
Are you giving us a private lesson?
Yeah.
At the private workshop. Woo!
I'll be there.
A private lockdown workshop. Okay, great. I love it. So now we got to get into the new normal, because what the hell, right? The new normal. Somehow, some way, 2020 gave it to us. 2020 is I love this meme. 2020 was I said what I said type of year. So now I said what I said. Oh my God. Wait, did Kara just say teach him Chingy? That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm teaching you guys Chingy. So there you go. That I thought was going to be your, hometown song, Craig. I thought it was going to be, I like it when you do it right there. That's what I thought was going to be your song.
That came out and I was already in LA.
Ah, I got you.
But it definitely takes me back.
Yeah, that takes you back. But I got you. But you weren't there yet. Yeah. And Enrique said, I love all you guys. I love you. You guys, Enrique is going to be here next week because that's a hell of a story and a hell of a creator and one of my favorite and closest people. So get that for next week. She's going to take us home. And she's worked with Craig on photo shoots and stuff as well. And that's what I want to do. I want to talk a little bit about some of the other things that you do, Craig. Can you tell everybody about your DJing and your photography?
Yeah, so I DJ too. I just be doing anything that can just like let me feel free and do my thing. So I DJ on the side. I go by Color Craig. I play like warehouse parties and raves and stuff around LA and San Francisco. And I do photography here in my loft for myself, just to experiment with myself and to collaborate with other friends and, you know, let them see themselves in my light.
I love
And yeah, it's just for me to explore. I have no idea what I'm doing, honestly, but it's a beautiful feeling, and I like to feel creative as much as possible.
And that's so true. And you're so talented in it too. So to say that it's a hobby, you know, it looks amazing. You guys got to go onto his page to see some of his work because it really is. And on to Enrique's page. Enrique, is it Brown Babe in Toyland where Craig's work is that you guys did the photography for? Is it on this page? Let me know because I really want people to see a couple of glimpses of Craig's work. It's really, really, really amazing, and I love it. Okay.
Thank
you. Yep.
Okay. Earlier too. You came in right when we said your name.
Yep, she did. I know, that's exactly that. Okay, yes, Brown Babe in Toyland. You guys, so if you're looking at that, go there and you can see some of the cool photography that Craig is doing. Craig, I got to get in there with you because I want to see my light in your light. Like, I never got that opportunity, and I would love to do that.
Come through.
Yeah. Awesome. So,
Lindsey's ready.
I love that. So Lindsey, I want to talk about a little bit about right now with everything going on in the world, and we are in such a state of emergency or state of urgency, I like to more say, because emergency, that's one thing, but then state of urgency is just like, time's up, shit's now, let's go. And with you guys being partners and creative and not necessarily being able to do as much as you would do normally right now. And then also, you know, allyship. Right now we're in such a big Black Lives Matter. And then how do we have non-Black and white and allyship and partnership and all of that come together? And you guys are one of my favorite teams. How are you guys navigating and managing the new normal as well as the Black Lives Matter, as well as you guys being an interracial partnership with allyship, and just every damn thing that's going on right now is so real, you know? And how are you guys managing or navigating that? Can you kind of give us a little bit about that? Who wants to start? Okay, Lindsey, yeah, you go ahead, babe. Lindsey.
I think in general, I mean, I'm a Jewish, white, female. Obviously, Craig is a Black man, and
hell yeah.
You know, I personally, obviously I called him, and I'm like, you know, I was just like, how are you? You know, let me know if you need anything, because I think just there's a lot of fucked up shit happening, and right now, it's like the perfect storm of us not being distracted, and we can really come together and take it all in and be upset the way we should be upset, because all this other stuff's not distracting us. But you know, like, just even for all of my friends of color, I don't know if this also opens up old wounds, you know, along with new wounds. And so I just like to check in, but I also don't want to be, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, everybody's hitting me up. And, you know, so like, it's hard for me. I just have to do what I feel in my heart, but it's also like, I just want to listen and like amplify voices, and just also like try to do the work of like, let's go back and where have I had privilege, and what are the things that I didn't see before, you know? And like, there's so much more literature, and like, just even educating myself. Like, I think it was B or somebody who posted like the history of hair with the braids and because I had fucking cornrows, dude.
Right.
Like, forever. You know what I mean? And I didn't know the history. So we haven't really talked about it together too much, honestly.
Well, this is what it is. It's just honest. It's an experience. You know what I mean? So yeah, Craig, what about you?
For me personally, or between us?
Both. Start with you personally, and then between you, because I'd love to hear both.
With me personally, I feel so many things so much so often.
Yeah.
That, I try to block out everything and make it seem like everything's okay, but I can't do that. So I have to let it out, and I have to say how I feel and get my aggression out so that I can feel better.
Period.
I think I've done that in the beginning of the quarantine with everything going on, and I've been out to the protests, and it's felt not all there for me, so I don't really go there.
Got it.
But also in my head, I think that as a black man, they don't want to hear my voice anyway. So I'm happy to have my allies be there and to stand up for me, because I could be putting myself in a dangerous position by being there.
Totally.
I'm very afraid of that, so I try to stay away from that. But as far as me and her, Lindsey is one of my best friends. We've been a team for many of years. I trust her like no other human being on earth. There's nothing that she could do to ever make me feel as if we don't have a connection or that she doesn't love me. We don't have to talk about it. We're no longer We're no longer friends. We're family. And I know she's got my back, and she knows I've got hers. So that's not even really anything to be talked about. She's reached out. She's shown me that she cared, and she's right. I don't need to hear it all the time. But I do know that she reached out to me before anybody else did, and that meant a lot to me. So that's where we're at. I love you.
Guys.
Yeah, and I think that's why, you know, maybe we haven't gone into depth about it, because, like, I think we just know, like, we're family.
Understood does not have to be explained.
Yeah, and he knows I'd die on a hill for him, and I know he'd die on a hill for me. So,
yeah,
you know, but what I will say...
But...
No. What I'm grateful for is, and I don't think we've had this conversation, is Lindsey Ducos hosted with Natalie Gilmore, like a gathering in the park for support Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
And they were talking a lot about things in the industry. And, you know, like I said, I'm just trying to be all ears and really open and honest about, you know, everything. And there's a lot of people talking about, like, not having diversity in their casting, you know? And, like, I love Craig, because forever he's like, we need our chocolate girl. Like, we need, you know? And so I'm happy that he's my partner.
Yes.
Because I don't know if I would have been so aware of it. Not because I didn't, you know, want to, because I think I love diversity, but he's always been so like always wanting to make sure that we have huge amounts of diversity in our casting. And when I think about everything that we've done, we've always had at least one or two Black girls or guys. And
I mean, stuff has been pretty multicultural. So even in Yeah, I would even say more than one or two. It's crazy that now that we have to have that conversation, that we're bringing up the numbers, which is why it feels sad, because we're bringing up the conversation going, damn, we've had one or two shit out of a cast of 25, you know what I mean? But I don't feel like you guys are like that. I feel like every time I see something with you and Craig's name a part of it, it's very multicultural. You feel like you're in United Colors of Benetton commercial all day long. You know what I mean? And you guys bring those pieces of the puzzle together. But that is
a lot of the times we have 4 dancers. So
okay.
Like, half the cast, you know, I didn't mean it in that way.
Oh no, I meant it as far as the conversation that's happening right now in general, how they're talking about casting and it'll be a big thing, 1 or 2. But I said with you guys, I don't even see that. Whether it's 4 or a big, I always see
diversity.
A statement of diversity. You know what I mean? Like more than just diversity, a statement of diversity. You know?
Yeah.
So what's now? What's happening now? What are you guys doing in the middle of the in this new normal, you know, now?
Well, I'm not sure in what sense, but it's kind of circling back.
I guess just even as life, because to be honest, a lot of people who have been talking and who've come on here who are creatives, some of them are saying, I haven't done one thing creative. You know what I mean? So it's just this particular time has offered us all time to do whatever it is that we're going to or not going to do. You know what I mean? I think that's really what the question is. What have you been doing? It doesn't have to be creative. Or just be every day waking up like, you know what I'm saying? I saw a meme today that said, you know, I really needed to put myself on a schedule. So I wanted to share this schedule with you guys. And so from 9 a.m. to 2 a.m., I stare at my phone. So there's the schedule.
I think for me, like when it first started, I was like, oh, this is nothing. Like I've lived alone for several years. I'm used to already quarantining. I'm just going to create. I did that for like a couple of weeks. And then I was like, what am I doing? I was like, apparently you have time to do nothing. So like run with that, because I think the whole world needed a break apparently.
Yes.
So I stopped trying to do so much. I stopped trying to DJ all the time. I stopped trying to paint and to take photos and I just like chilled. And I sat and I thought and I cried and I did so many things. And then I got through that. And now I'm to the point where like, now I have time to work on myself, to work on my body, to work on my mind. So I've been running and I've been biking and I've been playing music for myself at home, not for other people, not to get online and do it for other people. I've just been trying to find myself.
Yeah.
And I know who I am, but to remind myself of who I am. I've been listening to old CDs of things that I don't listen to anymore, to remember where I came from, to know that those things still affect me. That's kind of where I've been with it. Now I'm just to the point. I just want to go. I've been playing tennis with Megan. For the first time I played tennis, I'm like getting into sports. I don't know what's happening. I've never played sports. I'm thinking about basketball. Like what's happening, you know?
I love you, man. I love you. Hey, Ann just joined. Hi, Ann. Hey.
Yeah, and I started out dancing, taking people's dance classes online, and that was really fun. And then after a while, I was like, no. And we haven't created anything. We just had our back over the weekend. But for the most part, I'm just going with the flow.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Seeing where that takes me and just trying to work on myself.
And that's what it is. And Zay, you're right too. All of it, getting the mental. And Craig, thank you for sharing that, because I feel like I want people to know that they don't have to be anywhere but where they're at. Just be where you're at. And so that's what I want to make sure that, especially as artists, because, you know, we have some interesting moments. We cause ourselves to be vulnerable, to be able to produce the work that we want people to feel. But that also calls for some uh, stability and process, because we can get, or I definitely know that I can, you know what I mean? So being able to restore, re-strengthen the mind, so then that way we be vulnerable again to go back out there and deliver what needs to be delivered. This is that time to listen, because this is the time where we thought we knew what it was going to be. Everybody was like 2020 about to be nothing you thought it was going to be. So bitch, ho, sit down. That's what 2020 was. 20 was ho, sit down. Ho, sit down. That was used to be my song. Remember that song? Ho.
Yeah.
That was 2020. Damn.
Yeah.
What about Lance?
You know, I feel like the kind of the same. Craig always drops the wisdom, to be honest.
Oh, sit down. Exactly.
I called him and I was like, you know, because a couple of people were hitting me up like, hey, can you guys do a grooves class? And it was like kind of right when Ryan had started doing his thing. And I was like, that could be fun. Like, I kind of feel like I just need to move. And our grooves class is really accessible to like anybody. Like your mom could, right? And Craig's like, no, I'm not really feeling it. Like, I want to do all the things that I don't normally do, you know? And I was like, totally get it, you know? But that kind of echoed for me of like, yeah, why don't I do shit I don't normally
do? Dead ass.
We're all on the treadmill. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, you know, I started writing, cooking. I don't cook, really.
That part, like Sienna just said, that part. We just hiking yesterday, so yes.
Yeah, meditating. I took a break from drinking for like 2 months, and I set a goal for myself to work out every single day.
Nice.
And it was incredible. And also, like, just being present. I realized, like, when we're on the treadmill, I'm not always present. I'm, like, answering an email or, like, on speakerphone while I'm driving, or, you know, and just to just sit my ass down and just be present, and also not attach my identity to what I'm doing. And just be a human, you know, like, and also realize there's so much more to life than just this industry. And for me to be like completely comfortable in that zone was amazing, because I've had tunnel vision in this industry and being an artist and creating for so long. So to be able to disconnect from that and still be happy was really powerful for me to see where I'm at, you know? What up, Luther? Love you too. Oh my God. Beautiful.
What up,
wow. All these dope ass. I think I saw Vince. Not sure if he's still here, but he's amazing.
Well, shit. I mean, that's really what it comes down to, really, being present. You know, that's the main thing right now. You're either being present right now, or you're dealing with how to be present, because that's all there is, you know. I love you guys. This has been so bomb. You guys are such incredible.
Megan. I went camping. Megan for the first time.
Yep, that's what's up. And Megan, what's up on that tennis? I like that. Okay, Craig, you guys doing tennis? I want to do that. That's what's up.
Got me out there going for it.
So, okay, so let's finish it off with some questions. If you guys got any questions for Lindsey and Craig, one of them was, what you learned during the quarantine, but I think that you guys just answered that. Any other? We got like time for one or two questions for Lindsey and Craig. Hey, Meg, I love you, boo. So yeah, any questions for these two iconic creators? Hey, Craig, do you have a tune ready? I would love for you to take us out with a tune. You got anything set up? Anything? Come on now, all those records behind you. You got to take us out. my question is, but you guys are doing that already. My question would be like, what would you guys be doing if you weren't in this industry?
I think I would want to be a psychologist.
I can see that all day.
I'm really interested in why people do the things that they do.
Absolutely. My Roja, hey. What about you, Craig?
Girl, I have no idea.
I don't even care because you need to play this tune for us right now. So
I'm probably all over the place like I am already. Trying to do the most. Like, sir, sit down.
I know you would.
Wait, so you ready for the track now? You want me to wait a minute?
No, we're ready for the track. You guys, well, I just want to say thank you to Lindsey B and Mr. Craig.
When we were resetting, I was like, this is really nice. Like, we don't take time to reflect on like our body of work, you know?
We really don't.
At all. And we've been doing this a long time at this point. And obviously I'm always excited to learn more. And every single time I'm on a job or creating, there's always something new that I still learn every single time. But it's been special for us to really take a moment and like think about the things that we have done and how far like we've come with our work and just as people. So
absolutely. Well, I'm happy that you guys were able to do that. You guys give some love to Lindsey and Craig. They have contributed so much to our culture. They are amazing people, unbelievable talents. And I am just so happy and honored to, know them as creators, be able to be mentors in certain arenas, and to call them my friends. Yay, Reno. I love this. Absolutely.
I want to
say yes.
I want to say
that. Reno, I love Reno's the only one that she says sensei, and it always tickles me. Yep, that's what's up. That's what's up, Lou. Hey, Lou. Hey, my Roja. So yes, Craig, let us go. Send us out with a cool tune, Mr. DJ. Hello, Craig. Saying hello.
Real quick, before I play a track, I had a thought one day where I was sitting around and I was like, the world is so fucked up right now, and I was like what should I be doing to make an impact on the world? And I sat and I thought about it for a while, and then I realized that I am already doing that. We already do that. We have to keep putting our best foot forward with creating art, because that's what our job is. We have been doing that. We have been fulfilling people's dreams and fantasies of what they see on TV and on stage for years.
Mm-hmm.
To all my friends that are watching, or if you're feeling down or anything, please keep creating. What you're doing is changing somebody's life, no matter how big or how small, how many people can be one person or millions of people. Please create. We have talents. We have them for a reason, and people feel that. Art is something that everybody can feel one way or another. So just remember that, y'all. If you are having a hard time and you're trying to figure out what to do, if you don't know what else to do, just keep creating. That's what we're here for, to make people happy, to make people smile, make people.
That's what's up. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes.
I wonder why he's the greatest DJ, but it's a total remix. Oh. Yeah.
I wonder why. I wonder why. Don't see Lindsay. Hey, I appreciate you guys. Give Lindsay and Craig some love, and I love you guys so much.
Love you, show.
Yay!
Show business. It's that show business. Show business. It's that show business. Show business.